What's going on, everyone? We're back for week 4 of my second season with the Dolphins. Um, still, so if you remember from the previous video, I need to get 3 touchdowns or 150 rushing yards with Darrell Henderson. There's really 3 ways I can go. Well, 2 ways I can go about doing that. I can just pound the ball with Henderson, and whatever happens, happens. Hopefully, I get 150 yards. Or the route that I personally like to take is air the ball out, or figure out what the easiest way to move the ball is, and then go at about like the 1 yard line or 2 yard line if it's through the air, or even if I'm running with like barrage, and then let Henderson get the touchdown.
We've got a good week 5 matchup in store here between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And they're led out by a guy who's done just about everything you could ever imagine to do in this league, the great Tom Brady.
It's been a lot of fun watching him develop in his career, but that will to win, he's had that probably since birth, and it transmits itself throughout his entire ball club. Watching him play, it can be an absolute joy unless you're on the other team.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now a carry for White. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And just like that, it's
Remember from the previous video, Barnett is now a star developmental trait, so I think that'll be pretty nice. Please, please. Okay, that's 4th. That's fine.
What a grab. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Should punt.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them.
They get a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining
my
those
drive goal
gloves.
is going to be to
They're
get
having too much of an effect
Weaver his 10th touchdown pass, right? If I can get Weaver to throw that pass to Henderson, then I've got, knocked out 2 birds with 1 stone.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust covered.
So it's just something that I'm going to try to work at here. It might happen, it might not. I mean, honestly, if I have to choose between the 2, it's probably going to be Henderson getting the ball on a rushing touchdown or something, then me trying to force the ball into a tight spot with Weaver.
17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
Oh yeah, and here we go again.
They'll run on first down. It's Henderson. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 42.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Ready.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Weaver.
He was supposed to get down at the 1 yard line. Because it took me, a decent portion of the quarter to get the ball and then get a drive going. So
Extra point good by Prater.
That wasn't wasn't what I wanted to have happen. It's still awesome to score a touchdown, but that's not what I was going for there.
From the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play.
X should have had that.
Finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a
stepped in
negative
front of
way,
that ball.
that's what all the guys are looking for.
Go triple.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
It's just me.
First down, here's White. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
First 30, nicely get off. Pretty decent game.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Blue down. Alert 3.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Good work, boys.
That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So now 1st and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory.
Yep, he's going to cut that up the B gap.
Line. A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard.
Yeah, try to take it out, but if he bounced out to the right a little bit quicker, he would have decent yardage there.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
So, something else to consider. Additional reason why it's probably easier at this point for me to get Henderson 3 touchdowns instead of 150 yards. 1 quarter's already done, and I don't even think I have 30 yards on the ground with him. So.
It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady.
There we go. Good job, Raekwon. Hopefully I can upgrade Raekwon here after the bye. So in this video, I'm going to knock out the Patriots, move on to do everything I need to do for the bye, which should just be training and scouting. And then that'll be it for this video. Might make a Week 8 trade depending on how. There we go. I need to get a rushing touchdown with Henderson.
They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Pretty lucky there.
Throw over the middle,
Please block.
taken
Okay.
in.
Come on,
And
a
they
sec.
get him
You just.
down, but not before he takes it across
No.
the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
19 yards to
tired.
pick up there. Move the chains.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this.
I just hit 30 yards with him, so I would need.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they control the left side where they were supposed to.
I know I don't have Henderson in,
anything
so
to leak from the
I'm just really doing this just
on the
for, I
right
think,
side of the
Grant.
offensive line either. Well played.
Williams, that's
created a big run. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's a first down throw that's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there.
I'm going to run here.
Have a first down. Down the line.
Oh.
And he goes backwards
Hightower.
here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour. It's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Got his man, it's Williams.
Lay down.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
That's pretty good. So if you're noticing, Henderson is getting energy back. And I'll say one of my receivers did too. So now, at the very least, I can run with Henderson on this play, hit the 2-minute warning, and then use him again if I need to. I don't want to. There you go.
Touchdown, Miami. Darrell Henderson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. The Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Solid job up front, really.
And then if I can try to double down and get him another score in this quarter, then I'll meet my goal and be pretty set. Because if I get a second score with him, then all I have to do is just get one more score with him, and I can go back to running pretty much whatever offense I want.
See what they can do this time. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that.
Right? Explode. There we go.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Raekwon McMillan able to record his 5th sack of the season. He had 3 of those sacks last week en route to being the AFC Defensive Player of the Week 1 right there.
Probably
How do you
throw
block
it.
him now?
That's the question that they'd be able to answer. After having 3 the week before, you would make all the necessary adjustments in practice, but he's such an imposing force, he knows how to get to the quarterback anyway.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Second down by Brady is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's White.
Now
And
burn
not a
timeout.
lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. James now to return.
Oh, man.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will take over
Jakeem Grant just
with
needs
a
a
new
catch.
set of
Okay.
downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
If
As
Jakeem
we do
blocks,
first half so far,
he'll get his catch.
14-0
There we go.
points
Good
here.
job.
That could really
Good job.
put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense.
Gonna go hurry up
but
again,
don't back off
and
at
then
all.
I'll
Don't start looking at the clock.
try
Don't
to
start
throw the
thinking
ball
about,
here.
hey, just take care of the
Yep,
football.
Henderson's getting
Keep
a little tired.
attacking. Usually the best way to
Check
maintain
Grant.
control.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they'll get
Burn a
him down
timeout.
after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The Dolphins going to take
Here we
their
go.
2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
So because I only have 1 timeout left, I'm trying to save that for right around the 10 to 15 second mark. And then I'm either going to throw a touchdown or I'm going to throw it out of bounds.
Well, this is caught by Williams.
There we go. Lay on the ground, burn it now.
That one nearly 30 yards.
Because now I can get Henderson up to the line. I don't have to rush. I can call the run that I need to call to get him a touchdown.
First half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit. And he takes it
Easy day.
into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Darrell Henderson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Prater for the extra point.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field.
Yep.
And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield.
Okay.
You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive, you're not.
I don't understand this, but okay.
It's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
To throw again on second down.
What's
Brady, it's
for hitting him out of bounds?
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness.
All right.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Brady deferring to White
So
on the
run the
draw.
ball.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Brady. It's complete. James White. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's
I
second
need to
and
watch
10.
that first down marker. Because they'll probably be a slant. Because Brady likes slants.
And this one brought
Oh.
in by Sanu. Pushing his way
That's fine.
through. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Go, boys, bring it
So
up.
we reach. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Yay. That's fine. He can have 11 yards. They didn't put up any points.
They'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start first and 10.
General West. Let's get it. Ready.
They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain
Wasn't
up
the
to the
formation I
26.
wanted.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was
There.
swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
No, I hoped my guard would pick up the linebacker and give me a hole, but he did. Okay.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here. Now contact.
Please tell me that's 3 yards.
Markers.
Thank you.
Who is this against?
Let's go. We got this. We got this.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball.
Devontae Parker wants a touchdown. I don't think that's going to happen, but
More interesting, 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, here's Henderson.
First,
and he's
thank you.
able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
all right.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Right over there. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58. Right there. All day,
Operating from the gun. Weaver brought in over the middle by Grant. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Weaver. Over the middle, complete. That's Grant. He's got this to the 30 before being taken
There we
down.
go.
A good pickup there at 22. And he's
See
over
who's
100
tired.
yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's
Woo.
done nothing at all.
Good job,
His
Grant.
cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
It's a
He's
good
already at
game
500
for London.
yards.
Sets him up first and goal. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. And he's
I'm
going
gonna go
battle
hurry
his
up here to
way
try
down
to
right around the 2-yard
see if I can
line.
take advantage of this.
A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be
Oh,
2nd and goal
man.
now.
So I'm gonna have him swing right. Put him in motion to the right.
Be ready.
because they should be bringing pressure.
And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete.
Dang
And
it.
back at the 6. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout.
I gotta try to get Henderson some energy
It's
back.
just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll try and run. Henderson. And
Gonna
they'll
go
get
for
him
it.
out here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really
Sure I can,
giving them
because
a lot all the
worst
way
case scenario, I'm
downfield.
gonna blitz and I'm gonna try to sack Tommy.
Get that bend, don't
Come on,
break.
come on, come on, come on.
He's
Yes.
in. Touchdown, Miami. Darrell Henderson with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Come on, fellas.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Field.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that's caught by Smith. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. And this is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because
Is that a serious question?
Tell you, in the 2015 season,
I would rather bench my starting running back.
Games in a row that were blowouts.
Alright, so
And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in
There we
each
go. That's all I
instance,
really
I asked
wanted.
the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations,
Just
they
need 11 more
take
yards
them
for
out, but
100-yard
for the
game.
most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Again, it's
There we go.
Henderson.
There we go.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard
Bench.
line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Get first down.
Mike's 54.
On 1st and 10, Weaver got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run here with Balazs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
On the ball again.
Again, it's Balazs.
There we go. There we go. I got flagged for hit out of bounds. Wow. How is Balazs breaking these? I think he's faster than Henderson, actually. I think his, if memory serves, he is faster than Henderson. At least in this match. Next man, I assume they're going to fix that, please. Oh, my. Okay.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise of throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think another 2 minute lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well.
There we go.
The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage.
There we go.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And for them, the parade, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going, but it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I'm wanting to try to get McMillan the
come up with a 2nd and 5.
breakout player thing, because if I can do that, oh my, really?
And that's incomplete.
Fuck.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here.
I was hoping he would just like awkwardly trip over McMillan. There we go. That's what I. What? There we go. Second effort.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Raekwon McMillan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Now goes me to the 2-minute warning. They'll probably go for it.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Okay.
And he deserves
Wasn't
a
expecting
bronze
that.
leg as he gets this one away.
So down it.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Dolphins have it as...
Okay, so he would need 92 passing yards. That's probably not going to happen. But Henderson only needs 8 more rushing yards. So that's actually doable.
Just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Henderson. And he gets this
There's
one
my
just
8.
shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Do my eyes deceive
Henderson.
me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he'll be
And
taken
Balazs
down,
only needs
but
like
not
6
before
more
he
yards
gets
for
into
to have a
enemy
100-yard game,
territory. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a
which I think is
first
just
down.
crazy because
Right back to him on 1st
Oh
down.
my
And that'll
God.
hurt the average a bit as this
7
time
more
they're
yards
able to
now.
get him behind the line. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2
That's
first
all right.
down gains. Hey, a lot of
Like a
points have been
slide.
scored in this game against them, but tally
there's no
that one on the
flag.
side of the
Okay.
defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
2 running backs with over 100 yards against.
Stick with it on 1st down.
Dang it.
And he'll take this one
I don't
down
know if
near
that's
the
a
15.
surgery.
Give him a couple on the carry there.
Snap
2nd
it.
and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. Stopping the
Preston
clock
Williams, you
with
bum.
5 seconds to go.
Burn a
And the
timeout.
clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
There we
8th
go.
play of the drive forthcoming. And
The only reason I did that was because I'm trying to get Jakeem Grant the ball and to see if maybe I can
Operating
pull
from the
that.
gun.
Yep.
Weaver.
Nope.
And this will be
Okay, 2nd left. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
1 second left to go.
I know you felt that one.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. On 4th down, Weaver. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
And if the late touchdown wasn't bad enough, now they're going to go for 2. So sportsmanship nowhere to be found right here. Back to throw. Weaver. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to replay that, but 98 there had me dead to rights.
This game is at ending. Still hard to believe they score on the final play, and then for some salt on the wound, they go for 2 just to widen the margin.
Not to mention, they already had the lead when they scored on the final play. So, I don't know if everyone on the team is a fantasy football player, and they're like, hey, give more points for our guys. I don't know what's going on
84
here.
total yards.
Maybe a coach is looking ahead and saying, you know,
I'll take
something,
that.
the more points we have might be the tiebreaker. But boy, what a way to finish it.
So for the Dolphins, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0, and they'll be able to enjoy this one
Now, why
through the
couldn't
bye
Blanche
week
do this
before
stuff
they
last
get
year?
back at it again.
Man,
Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they'll sink now to 0-4, and they'll try to get.
Yay. Henderson should be a star. He was already a star. Huh. 76. So I need 4 more points to get him his first dev trait, or his first not dev trait, his first ability. Huh. No, no one wanted it. Okay. And honestly, I'm only I'm scouting wide receivers because I really don't know what else I could need. My cornerbacks are set because I have Cockrell and Williams and Howard, but safeties are solid because I have Rowe and Clinton Dix. Like, even his, again, not a great 40. 6'2", 221 is a free safety. That's strong safety size, but like, none of these guys are just, yeah, they're not impressive. And I'm not gonna, like, I would rather trade away my draft picks to avoid having a high rookie reserve if I if I knew for a fact, like a flat out fact, that I could get, who's on the line? Ngakwe and my rookie. Yeah. But if I knew for a fact I could get I don't know, like an X Factor D lineman with whatever picks I have, instead of drafting him, I'll just trade for him because then I'm not on the hook for his bonus. I've acquired assets at that point. Zone coverage needs to get better. I was really hoping his speed would get better too. And here again, I'm upgrading Crocker. Like, he already has 97 speed, so I mean, 97 speed and 79 coverages. His press is a 75. Can't tackle and his catching and all that great, but as long as his play rec and awareness, yeah, just play rec just needs to get a little bit better. And assuming that happens, he's set. Like, there's nothing else I have to worry about. At that point, I can move Howard back to free safety if I wanted to. If there's a cornerback that I can get a hold of. Do I really need Devon Godshaw? I know for depth reasons I need him, but will he actually see the field in my offense or in my defense? Nope. He has no shot of actually seeing the field. So, instead of me signing Devon Godshaw just to end up trading him later and have him take up money on my team. Okay. I'm going to see if I can get a D tackle or a D end that I can move to D tackle. 296. Trayvon Hester might work. You're 330 and you're an yeah, he'll turn into like a 71, 72-ish probably. And honestly, him and Tankersley. Tankersley, I don't even need 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 9K to upgrade him? Yeah, no. So what I would like to see is if there is a team that's interested in Tankersley at all. If he's just, okay, Tankersley is now going to be a legitimate depth piece. Chargers, Chiefs, Colts. Who's the worst team in the NFC right now? The 49ers, Redskins, Saints. Nope. 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 Brady will probably retire.
My name, huh? Ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better. You will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please.
Lions don't have anyone. They just have Slay. Nope.
You will never know. You ain't never try. Work it out. Hit the gym. Hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job. You can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, taste of the rings. What I do? Lace up the shoes, taste of the rings. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, taste of the rings. Weird beats, leave it in the street. Case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great color coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league.
Oh, they might actually do something.
Talking trophies I didn't grab if you can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my
23. Okay, so then Cowboys shouldn't be.
Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's
Really?
like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your
Bears can't afford him.
spot. Sure don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on
Vikings
winning
can't
for the
afford him.
wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Weird beats, leave it in the street. Case on the news.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. I have a fourth. Ooh, that's not my third. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay, let's go 77 and 5. There we go. So, reason why I went out and got that first round draft pick is because if you remember the Daniil Hunter trade, free safety, right at the linebacker, cornerback. Well, how good of a cornerback do you need? That might be, yep. Because they really like McCain. And I'm bringing in that much money. I'm bringing in, what, I think his highest year was like 14 mil on cap hit. Yeah. But his bonus is 15.7, which means that there would be 58.9. Right? Did I do that right? Okay. 58.9 over 4. It's probably gonna come down to like yeah, that'll probably drop down to like, his highs might be like 11-ish for 21, 22. Okay, so if I'm doing that, then, because I'm wanting to know what the actual cost would be for me to move on from McCain. Oh, his bonus isn't even all that. Yeah, I only lose 2.28 by moving on from him. Okay, so then I would also need a cornerback to replace him, because he would my third best corner. That's doable. I could go out and get, yeah. Oh, Jones, if only your coverage was better. I could put Rowe down at corner if I wanted to. Let's... Okay. This might work. Move him to free safety. Okay. Move Rowe. Also, I'm gonna change his number. Down to cornerback. Yep. There it is. How long do I have Jones for? Okay. I need him. Yeah, I'm probably gonna start Jones. And then if I want to look at my practice squad, I think I have a cornerback. Yep. What's his tackling? Oh, my Manson. His toughness isn't all that great, but tackling is 57, so he is an actual cornerback. But he's slow, isn't he?
I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission.
Yeah, so I have an idea of what I'm gonna do with my. I would really like to get a better pass rush, so let me trade. Let's go Vikings. This is gonna be. And then I have Hunter for the last 8 games of this year and the next 3 years. Boom, boom. Hang on, pick. Let's go pick 32. Let me offer Tankersley Nelson. Okay, that's what I expected. I didn't think either one would draw interest. Okay, so that was with pick 32. I want to see if there's any difference with pick 5. Should be, but yep. Okay, let's leave. Just put pick 32 in pick 48. Okay. The reason I'm doing this is because I wanted to avoid giving up pick 5, but I don't really think it's gonna matter. Now I'm just gonna go pick 64, which will might be green, but yep. So pick 5 and pick 48. Okay, so it's gonna take a first round. So, and realizing that, I'm going to ask for their first round back. I know that that trade isn't going to go through, right? So, at least then I can start working backwards to get assets along with it, along with the trade. So, all right, third, and I can also go into next year if I really wanted to. I really hope I can get this to work. Okay. I think I will. I think I'll be like right at the line. I don't think I'm getting anything extra out of this. I don't think, oh, I might not even be able to pull this off. Okay, so which means I need a better draft pick than pick 32. Okay. And I'm just looking for things that I have spare of. Okay. I don't have that. I'll give him a third rounder next year. Oh man. Okay. Yep, pick 48. Yep. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back for this Neil Hunter trade, and I realize that there's no guarantee in this, and there's no guarantee that this will even work. But I really want Neil Hunter, so we're gonna go McCain. Boom. Where's my? Really? Why? All right, let me just try this again. Go all the way back. Frustrating. Frustrating that doesn't update. There we go. Now the Vikings draft day are going to have a lot of assets to be able to get a player like Daniil Hunter if they really wanted to, or if there's one in the draft. I don't think there is one. Let me just leave pick 15 out. Well, I'm going to have to put it back in there, but nope. Okay. And at worst, I have pick 5 and pick 15 now. I'll just trade for... Really? That's frustrating. You know what? No. Well, yeah. I just want to lock in this trade. I have 2 first-round draft picks in 2022. Give him my 2022 first. I've never rolled my eyes that hard. Okay, back to manual trades. Do I have their pick now? Thank you. Alright, so now let's go to Vikings. And then I can welcome Daniil Hunter to my team. I don't know why I'm going all the way. Yep. Oh, thank you, Madden. Okay. Boom. And I'm also lowering my rookie reserve by doing this. So I mean, this isn't the worst idea I've had in Madden. 2023. Nope. 5th. Just trying to see if I can get something along with him. I might not be able to, and that's perfectly fine, as long as I can get this trade done. Do I get their 7th? Please? Hey! There we go. Outstanding. So, now I get Hunter and Ngakoue on opposite sides of each other. And I want Hunter... Yep, to take Terry's spot. Terry's gonna slot... Yeah, I need a D tackle. Oh, that's right, I had that D end that I saw. Yeah. We'll put him back